You guys have all but basically demanded that I finish playing this game, so here we are. We're not going to stop until we complete it. We kill slimes and open treasure chests. We build castles. We mine ore. And we do all of this to get stupid rich and earn a ton of money. And with all that money, we go buy upgrades, which are over here. We can get things like bounties that grant rune drop can now be found. And I guess that's really it, because all the upgrades at this point are getting really expensive. We can also force in shiny monsters and other things. So here's the shinies. Whenever these appear, they have a small chance of appearing. We collect them when we savagely destroy them. And they give us some pretty nice upgrades. Like this one gave us a permanent boost to if the number of alive monsters is less than 50, then a new one instantly spawns, which is amazing. But there's a lot of these guys to collect. We also have powers that we can level up, like we can add an extra 10% to slash area size there. We have runes that we can level up and upgrade and unlock more slots, or I guess maybe these are actually the runes. Yeah, things go kind of crazy in this game. If you didn't see the first video, then I don't know that you necessarily have to watch the first video, but we're pretty deep in at this point. Anyways, we need to make a lot of money to make any progress, so let's do just that. Things are already kind of chaotic. Yeah, this is pretty wild. Oh, there's different types of towers too. So this one right here is a gold tower. It doesn't help to destroy the monsters. It's just there to generate income over time. We unlocked stage 23, which is kind of a blessing and a curse, because with a new stage means the enemies have like double the health and they're harder to kill, but it also means they're worth a lot more money. Speaking of which, we can increase the rarity of runes found, or we can get more damage. Let's go for damage, because this new stage, yeah, 2, 3, even with that massive damage increase, it still takes a while to slayage these adorable little blue slimes. I originally played this game for Nate because it was his birthday, the first playthrough. But you know what? I figured for my birthday, we'll just bring it full circle. We're just gonna keep going because we need money for upgrades. For my birthday, I released a video about grass growing that nobody wanted to watch. And you know what? That's fine, because I had a really good time. It was a massive lore drop video, and I genuinely did not expect people to want to watch that video. But I had a lot of fun, and you know what? That's all that matters. I probably hurt the YouTube algorithm with that one, but we have enough to unlock the rarity of runes found. So now when we do find more runes, they could be more useful, and we're going to sell all of these common ones. I want to get all legendary ones, and at this point I don't really care what's on them, like whether they're even like good or not, because there's an upgrade down here that gives me 8% increased damage. I don't know where it went, but it gives me 8% increased damage for every affix on the runes. So every one of these, like this one has 4, so that's 32% extra damage. This one has 3, so that's 24. You get the gist. So we're missing an extra 16% damage from not having legendaries in that slot, and we can unlock more. But look at all the money we need. This is woof. We're gonna be here a while. Another day's worth of work put us up to 1.85 billion, which means we can buy. Is this attack speed? It is, and area size. Yeah, let's. Oh God, Lord have mercy. 1.6 billion for that one upgrade. Okay, we go back at it. Oh, we got an actual tower that attacks this time. That's useful. It surprises me that a game like this can be this successful with the enemies like basically never changing, with the few rare exceptions of like a shiny, like this green guy right up there spawning. All of the enemies, like they're, whoop, right, I didn't mean to do that. Actually, yeah, we'll just take more damage. yeah, I mean, this game is pretty successful with how many copies and stuff it's sold. It's kind of mind-blowing, actually, with how simple it is. I mean, okay, it's not simple. There's a lot of depth to it, which I think a lot of these clicker-style games lack. With the different upgrade, like the upgrade tree is pretty interesting. All the different skills that you can get, the runes, there's a lot to it, right? So it has a lot of depth. It just, the pure lack of different variety of monsters is the part that blows my mind. Because that would make it slightly less repetitive. Is just having some different enemies to look like. But no. Apparently the developer of this game decided, you know what? I hate these slimes and I want people to murder millions and millions and millions of them. So here we are doing just that. And we're going to get increased area size and that's about it. Oh, we did get some runes. They're all common. So we'll sell them and keep on keeping on. Fast forward a couple of days and we've saved up $3.8 billion. We also managed to get 3 skill point things, but unfortunately we need 5 to unlock the next one. So here we are. We can increase our chance to find shiny monsters. I mean, the damage is really important, but so is getting these shiny monsters because we need so freaking many of them to unlock the upgrades, and those upgrades are pretty powerful multipliers. So maybe we go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, let's do that. Go down that rabbit hole. Oh, we actually still have enough for damage. We could also get ranged area size, raged area size. For 2 billion? Sure. Why not? Let's do that. And then get right back to work. So the raged attack is, hopefully you'll see it soon. The mouse cursor will get red and the AoE gets bigger and it does like double damage or something. It only has, I think, a 7% chance of actually happening, and I was hoping that it would happen while I sat here and ran my mouth, but so far it hasn't. So here we are. There it is. Oh, you got to see it very briefly. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep doing this for a while because we need so much money. It's not even funny. Oh, there was the raged attack again, and again, and again, and again. Does $3.75 billion buy us anything? Not really. 2.5% chance for ores to become rich ores. I guess we can grab that and a little bit more damage too. Can't say no to that. But we've got enough to upgrade something. Number of slashes. Let's go for that. I like that. The Rain of Arrows is super underwhelming to me. The Chain Lightning and Lightning Strike is freaking awesome, and I love it. And the Night Slash, you know what? Not half bad. Rain of Arrows, I expected more from you. I really did. And you let me down. So, here we are. Those abilities, if you look in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, you'll see, respectively, in order from left to right, that's our Chain Lightning, our Rain of Arrows, and then the Slashes. So those just go off automatically, even if I'm not hovering over enemies. All the other crazy stuff that's going on is, like, when we attack, we have a chance to release a projectile on the enemies. And that projectile is guaranteed to hit one enemy, and then it has a chance to fork, and then it can bounce off of walls and come back and hit another enemy and fork again. So that's the projectiles going everywhere. This game is so much chaos. It's insane. But it is an absolute grind fest. I can't lie. This is insane. I'm just gonna grab more damage and continue. Oh! I just seen something exciting and I missed it. Oh no. Alright, as soon as this day is over, I was going to show you how much money we made and the fact that we unlocked stage 24. But more importantly, I wanted to unlock the Archer for $1 billion. The Archer fights on your side and you can improve him. It's a him? Okay. By leveling up. His main enemy is the Ghost, which drops a ghostly turd currency used to level him up. We're gonna roll with that. And then it looks like we've got one more thing to unlock up here, which is a well, I guess, but we gotta reach stage 30 for that. Alright, well, at any rate, let's see how much. Ooh. That's That's a new type of a shiny. That's one we've never seen before. So am I supposed to like help you out, or you just teleport around and do your thing? Okay, you do your thing, bro. We got 2 ghost turds. Okay. All right. Well, let's get. Man, I need to unlock more of these skills. Okay, let's do this. Plus 2% chance to find ghost monsters. Oh, those are ghost monsters. Those weren't shinies. I see. All right, I'm gonna unlock this just to see what else it unlocked. Okay, and then we're gonna see. Yeah, that wasn't a shiny. That was just a special ghost monster for this guy. Okay, I understand. So we find these cool-looking dudes. We slayage them, and they help the archer level up. Understood. Damage is going up, and we're gonna do that again. And that might be enough to just carry us through to the next stage. So maybe we can unlock stage 25. We'll see. It's really a lot to focus on because now I'm on the lookout for the shinies and the ghost monsters. I gotta make sure I build the towers. I kind of have to keep an eye on when areas get marked, because occasionally an area gets marked, and if it's marked green, if we slayage those enemies, they give us way more money. And if the areas are marked purple, then they take like double damage. There's a lot going on. There's quite a lot to this game. It's genuinely impressive. Sure, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. We're still not close. We needed 138. Can we get more damage again? We sure can. Oh, and we got some of these that we can just sell for money. And we have enough to unlock another. Let's do it. I just got an achievement for unlocking the second gem. All right, chance to find runes, plus time to the timer, 35% gold gain, generated by gold tower, chance to find ores, or chance to hit twice. I think I'm gonna re-roll that. I only got 1 re-roll right now. Chance for ores to become rich ores is useful. Gold gained is incredibly useful. Chance to find runes. And night slash plus number 1 of plus 1 in number of slashes is good. Chance to find ghost monsters and chance to hit. You know what? Maybe we'll rock with this one, and we'll see how that one goes. And then outside of that, I think we just got to get back to slaying monsters. But yeah, this game is wild, man. It's like the deeper you go into it, it's like the more you learn, like the more you realize you don't know about this game. It's incredible. It really is. We have officially unlocked stage 25, but we can't really get more damage, which we're gonna desperately need. Do I need gold to upgrade the archer, or is it just purely... It's just purely these things. So I level you up. Okay, I'm out of the ghost poop. And when we have to spend more ghost poop to increase your attack speed. Okay, I see how this is going. He's doing 58.2 million damage, and I'm only doing 8.9. So you know what? You keep doing your thing, buddy. Oh, we can unlock chance for skills to trigger twice. I'm not gonna say no to that. There's just no way, because our skills are pretty useful too. I don't know how much damage they do. Does it say? It probably says somewhere, but I'm completely clueless. So now these slimes are worth 6.62 million. We also don't have to like kill them all the way through. We get a percentage of money, even if they're damaged, I think, based off of their missing health. So we don't necessarily have to kill them to get paid. I could just quite literally go around and just like damage a whole bunch of them, you know? Obviously, we do get a lot more money if they do get slayed, but you don't have to feel bad for not missing out. Feel bad for missing out is what I meant. But we got more damage, so we're going from 8.97 million to 11.4 million. And if that math doesn't add up to you, well, it's not supposed to, because there's things that are increasing it behind the scenes that are directly impacting that number, which can be seen down here. And yeah, just more multiplier buckets. So this just increases our base damage, but our damage is actually getting multiplied by a lot of different things going on. That was the new shiny. It kind of looked like a ghost. It kind of looked like the ghost variant. but it was a new shiny. So as soon as this day's over, we can immediately go look at it and see what it's about. It's called Evil. Plus 2% chance to deal triple damage. And if we get 30 of these little guys, it'll also give us a 1% chance for any hit to apply a random mark on the monster. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I do like that. All right, let's give you some more attack speed. And then we'll just keep on keeping on. Attack speed. Ooh. Yeah, we need that. 100% more ghost poop gained from ghosts. I don't actually know what that's called. I'm sorry. We're just gonna roll with ghost poop. Damaged monsters take 20% more damage. I wanted to get that because I wanted to see what else it unlocked. Okay. All right. Well, we're in this for the long haul. Luckily, I've got a fresh cup of coffee, and I just woke up from a birthday nap, so I've got all the time in the world. I could play this until I pass out if I have to. Oh, there was another darling shiny there, and we missed it. It's okay. We've got $11.4 billion we could spend on upgrades, which gives us another 650,000 flat base damage, which takes us up to 15 million. And we can also get tower attack speed, which can be useful. And we can also level this guy up, so he gets his next ability at level 8. Okay, well, we'll see what goes with that. Sell this, and yeah, get back to work. So now it looks a little something like this. I don't know. Oh, okay, so that big green mark, whenever we see that, we definitely want to focus on getting those guys, because they're worth just so much more money. Let's see. So we're at 389, 280 with 3 seconds on the clock. Yeah, we're getting there. I think one more damage upgrade, which is how much? 12 billion. I think one more damage upgrade and we might be there. So see you in a second. There we go. We've got 14.6 billion, which brings us up to 19.5 million damage. Got some more of these guys that we can get rid of. We've got another upgrade, 6% damage for each slash. So I will say that after you max this out, it unlocks a special thing. So the thing that this unlocks, we need to save up 7 XP levels for. Chance on hit to call a falling spear, which sounds really cool. So this one, all 3 of these upgrades were for chain lightning, and then this one gave us a chance to call a lightning strike. This one, for the Rain of Arrows, I did not bother maxing out because it bothered me at how incredibly underwhelming the Rain of Arrows upgrade was. But considering we're level 42, we're going to be a while before we unlock the Vampire Explosion and get to see what it looks like. I think we'll throw our next upgrades into this because, I mean, it's got to be useful. But I'm more curious about what its special upgrade is. At any rate, we can level this up. So now we get 25% increased gold gained. And we get back to work. So now each of these slimes is worth 7.28 million. We do more damage than ever before. 8 seconds left on the clock. How are we looking? 130 monsters. 50 monsters. Oh, it cut it close. We could probably do it if we go again. But to do it comfortably, we're going to need a couple more damage upgrades either way. So, because as soon as we unlock the next stage anyways, the enemies are going to get like double the health. Right now they're at like 100 million health or 120 million health, it looks like. So we'll see what I mean, they're not going to get like double health, but it's going to be a significant bump. It's going to be a significant bump for sure. All right, so let's go. Oh, we need 17. Be right back. There we go. Boom. 25.6 million damage. And we can level you up again. And maybe with our new found crazy increase to attack damage, we'll be able to get through this day and unlock stage 26. Like the other part of this is like I see a shiny, I have to go for the shiny because they're so unrare. They're so unrare. They're so uncommon. Uncommonly rare. Whatever. They're hard to find. Hey, look, we did it. So I spend a lot of time like chasing down those because we really, really need them. So that means I spend less time like slayaging the slimes, basically, is what I'm trying to say. These slimes are now worth 15.8 million. The treasure chests are worth... I couldn't tell. It's hard to see the treasure chest health. Oh, here's another one. Oh, well, we missed it. We made 8.4 billion. So you know what? I'd say we're doing something right. Leveling up the archer again. So you jumped up to 205 million damage. And let's see if we can get anything on the skill tree. Ooh, archer damage? Chance to find ghost monsters. Archer damage. Okay. Unlock Pierce Tower. Shoots a projectile that pierces all monsters. Okay, that's just a new tower type that we could find. And we didn't get anything else new. Alright, well, back to work. Oh, there it is. Okay. The Pierce Tower is not bad. I would very much like the ability to have multiple towers going on at once, though. I think that would be a huge help. Because it's like very random. We have like 4 different types of towers now that we can get. Oh, here's another treasure chest. Can we see what it's worth? Not a clue. Not a clue. We didn't make anywhere near as much money, but that's fine. Let's grind for a couple of days. Alright, so after going a few rounds, we're up to $82 billion, which is enough to... Oh, yeah. Let's do additional arrows on that guy. And let's level this guy up some more. Okay. We got some of this stuff that we can sell. And we unlocked a new... Oh, here we go. We unlocked the special ability for Crystal. So now, not only does Crystal give us an 8.8% chance to find runes, she also gives us a 250% increased rarity of runes found, which will be huge. Anyways, we've got a lot of money to spend, and instead of just spending it on damage, let's try and unlock the skill tree a little further. Let's go for raged area size and an additional chance for main attack to become raged. And I wanted to grab the attack speed, but then I noticed there was another economy upgrade here for Ghost Poop. So let's grab that one. So now we get an extra Ghost Poop from Ghost, and we may as well bump up the archer damage. So now he's doing 246 million damage. That's... Can we swap skis on the damage numbers, please? You're doing so much more damage than me. It's crazy. But I think you're also hitting like one enemy at a time, whereas I'm hitting a bunch, plus all of my projectiles going off. So I'm pretty sure I'm out DPSing him by a lot, and it's not even close. I do have a feeling, though, that after we actually level him up and get all of his upgrades and stuff, that we could probably just start the level, and he'll carry us through. We made $9 billion almost on the day, but I don't know if that's really enough to get us much. These upgrades are so expensive. It's ridiculous. Let's spend 18.5 billion on getting 5% attack speed, mainly because I wanted to see, okay, more projectile pierce. All right, we can work with that. We can definitely work with that. We got the pierce tower again. We've got a mimic over here. That's worth 172 million gold. That's crazy. So what is that math? The normal slimes are worth how much? 16. 172 divided by 16 is what? 32, 64, 128. It's a lot. It's a big number. It's definitely worth it to go after the chests, basically, is what I was going after. Do we have enough to upgrade damage? Nope, we need 2 more billion. Okay, be right back. Yeah, I just sat back here and watched old Legolas actually attack monsters and paid attention to what he was doing. And he is definitely, there we go, 33.7 million. He is definitely hitting one monster at a time with his attacks. There's not even like a slight AoE. Yeah, he's hitting one monster at a time. But he is hitting for a lot. But that's okay. I'm sure at some point we're going to give Legolas over there some extra projectiles and maybe some projectile fork and pierce and who knows what else and other crazy abilities he has. And he has so many speed upgrades that... Actually, let's go look at that now. We can give him some more attack speed. But I want to get him to level 8 because I want to see what this unlocks. 2% chance to fire explosive arrows. that deal AoE damage. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. It's going to get to the point to where 4% chance to find runes. It's going to get to the point where he's probably just going to out damage us with all the crazy abilities that he's got. It's going to be insane. And you know what? I'm here for it. If I can just start the round and walk away and come back rich, I'm okay with that. We are dangerously close to unlocking the next stage. And hopefully that little damage upgrade will help. Plus 2% chance for launched area attacks to be raged. Oh, that's the launched area attacks. So those are the AoE attacks that aren't me. So now they can be raged. Oh, that's cool. And we'll go ahead and level that up. That was cheap enough. And we've got enough to give you... Oh, that was the first upgrade. Okay, 104. So now you have a 2%. I was going to say, I expect that to go up. Let's see. 5%, 1 of 10. Okay, now it's 10%. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Want to make sure we're on the same playing field. Also, where are my legendary runes? Like, hello? Alright. So let's see with our new found damage and abilities. And Legolas's explosive arrow chance. If we have what it takes to unlock stage 27. Oh, nice ranged attack. Double range attack there. There's another one. Pretty good so far. Really, the meta is going to be to find the biggest group of enemies and just hover over them. And we did it. Barely. We pulled it off at the last second, but we pulled it off. So let's see real quick what the enemies are. Their value is. Slimes are now worth 35.4 million. Okay. Oh, and here's a treasure chest. It's worth... it's tanky. Come on. Come on. I couldn't see the number pop up, but it's worth a lot. Daily 16.8 billion. Yeah, not bad at all. It's 50 billion. Oh my god, it's 50 billion for our next damage increase. That's insane. Alright, well, you level up and me do... I don't even know at this point. Oh my. 25% bounty effects. Sure. Damage marked monsters take 20% more damage. That's a good multiplier. We'll take that and keep on cranking. I was trying to save up the $50 million we needed to upgrade the damage. And I did that, but I may have overshot the mark by a little bit. We're up to 88. So there we go. More damage. Let's also go ahead and unlock this one. Old monsters drop 20% more gold. That unlocked a new mark. Monsters have a high chance to call random skills on death. Oh my. Okay. That's got to be incredible, right? Like, that has to be really good. It has to be. Yo, where are our legendary runes? Come on now. I invested so much into you. Level you up a couple more times. What are you, 14 for your next one? Okay. So let's see if we can't figure out what that was all about. I think I see it happening. They're like really small. Yeah, they're like really small marks. And it looks like they're all green so far. So maybe it's just like all about money. Like maybe that was just like a more money multiplier. 18.4 billion. The way that reads to me is that it's supposed to unlock random skills, which are these guys, right? But I don't know that I was necessarily noticing that. Maybe I should pay attention again. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much going on. It's hard to tell at this point. This is like sensory overload for me right now. There's so much going on. Like, it's enjoyable and it's fun, right? I'm having a blast, but it's hard to focus on any one particular thing. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, or like one particular needle in a stack of needles. More like it. Can we afford more damage? 72. We're close. So I just need to slayage a couple of these guys, and then I should be able to end the day. Yep. And then we can buy more damage and then start over. So now 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the slimes are now taking 4 hits to kill, which I don't know if that's an improvement over what it was before. it's hard to say because like there's so many other things going on. Like they can get hit by, they can catch a stray projectile or chain lightning or rain of arrows, like anything. So it's hard to tell. But what I can tell is that money gain increase. That's a lot of money for one day. 27.6 billion. Okay, tell you what. Is there any upgrades we can actually afford? We can level you up again. Gave you more damage. Let's go for chance for skills to trigger twice. That's going to be huge. And plus 25%. Runes, ores, whatever those pink things are. We got a chance to get more from the rich ores. Anyways, I'm gonna farm up for a couple more days, save up some money, and hopefully we'll buy a few upgrades at once. Well, now's a good time to stop as any, I guess. We unlocked stage 28 by accident, and I didn't buy any upgrades. It just happened. The stars kind of just all aligned. But we saved up $274 billion, which means more damage. Oh, I was really hoping to buy a couple of upgrades of that. We're only one away from it, but that's fine. Let's level up our archer. There we go. 25% chance for arrows to pierce. That's going to be huge since you do a 1.2 billion damage. We can also increase chance for double fall. Now that's at 18%. We can level up this rune to get Night Slash plus one number of Night Slashes, which is this guy. So that's huge. It's going to do a lot of damage. And we got some of these guys that we can sell. Archer attack speed, though? Like, actually? Yeah, tell you what. We'll sell this, and we'll bind that one. So that gives us more ghost monsters, archer attack speed, and plus one projectile wall bounces. And the rest of these we will just sell. And selling those off gave us enough for an extra damage increase. So now we're up to 118 million damage. So let's see where we're at. A normal slime is worth 75 million. Oh my god. Alright, can we find a chest? And if we can find a chest, will we be able to actually see what the value of it is worth? I'm not seeing any chests spawn. Oh, there's one right there. Alright, locked in. My eyes are locked in. $814 million for slaying a chest. That's insane. That's actually insane. $53.4 billion. You know what, though? That's good because some of these things cost like quadrillions of dollars. Like this is $30 quadrillion just to unlock that next slot. So we're going to need the money. All right, what else can we get? What is this? Chance to find ores? Sure. And we'll get that one again. So now we get 50% ores gained from rich ores. And we're broke. What's new? With the money coming faster than ever before, we saved up 216 billion, and let's focus on some of these other upgrades. God, even these are just getting so ridiculously expensive. Plus one ore gain from ghosts, so now we can level up Legolas faster. We'll give him a little bit more attack speed and more damage because why not? And then let's go for chance to find runes. So we'll find these guys more frequently. Hopefully, eventually we'll find some more legendary ones, but in the meantime, we can hit that a couple times, give you some more damage. And you know what? We'll give you another 5% attack speed. That should work. We got a gold tower this time, so today should be a good day. It's going to make lots of money for us. Legolas is over there. I'm trying to pay attention to his piercing shots, but it's hard to see. It's hard to pay attention to. There's too much other stuff going on. I just really wish I had like the chameleon vision, you know, where I could just like split my eyeballs and have them look at different things and be able to interpret both of those things at one time, but I'm just not built that way. The money is coming really quick though. That's kind of crazy. The money do be coming quickly. What else can we buy? What is this? Plus 5% damage for each level of all gems combined? Plus 5% damage for all gems combined. Is it these guys? So that would be 4 and 4 is 8. So that'd be 40% damage increase, I guess. So we go from 118 million to 166 million. Okay, that's not bad. Let's also grab 20% gold generated from the gold tower. So when that does come in, we make even more money. So with our newfound damage, let's see what we're looking like. 2, 3. Well, it's hard to find a slime that's not damaged. I can't tell. With all the different abilities and stuff, if I can't catch it early on at the very beginning of a level, it's next to hard. It's so hard. It's so hard to figure out how many hits it takes. It looks like 3. Oh, whatever it was enough to unlock stage 29. That means in one more stage, if we can kill 790 monsters in one go. Oh, and there's the gold tower. The next stage is stage 30, which will allow us to unlock something new and exciting. But to cross that bridge, we're going to need so much more damage. So there we go. We jumped up to 213 and maybe get more attack speed. That could be incredibly useful. And bounty effect will also be useful. That one is now maxed out. And we can also, for the first time ever, see what the special upgrade is for Rain of Arrows. Survey says, chance on hit to call a dragon arrow. Okay. Okay, I can get behind that. So we need to save up 7 for that. That'll be fun. And let's level you up again a couple times. So now you're 2 levels away from being able to see what your next upgrade is. That's gonna be a few runs, but we'll get there. We will indeed get there. So let's see where we're at right now. 600 monsters. 500 monsters. $300 monsters. We got down to 236 needed. Okay, so let's save up for maybe a little bit more damage or something. And I guess we can get gold mark monsters drop more gold. That'll be helpful. So let me farm for a couple more days and see how we do. It's kind of ridiculous how expensive these upgrades are. So getting this next damage increase takes us up to 273 million damage. But the next upgrade's 400 billion away. That's kind of wild. We also gave our tower some attack speed and still haven't found any more runes. Level you up again. Oh, and your next ability, we can get that as well. 50% chance for arrows to bounce on hitting a wall. Huh, okay. So if you shoot at an enemy close to the wall and it pierces them with your 25% chance to pierce, it could bounce off the wall and come back and hit another slime. Cool. Very cool. I don't know that I will ever be able to see that in action because there's no chance in this world that I'm going to be able to pay attention to that. I'm just going to trust that the upgrade's working and you're doing your thing, especially considering we earned $125 billion on the day. And we found 3 rhinos. How close are we to unlocking... we need 85 and we've got 53. We've almost got Electron maxed out. Yeah, we're getting there. We're starting to collect them all. We're getting there. Still no legendary. Okay, time to farm. Actually, bounty that triggers all unlocked skills can be now found. Yeah, that'll be useful. And let's get another plus 1.25% chance for main attack to be raged. I will gladly take that. Okay, let's go farm. All right. For the first time ever, we've saved up over $1 trillion. Hopefully that's enough to get us a couple of upgrades. Whew. I was genuinely a little worried that we wouldn't have enough. Plus 20% XP gained? Huh. Okay. Well, I know where I'm spending the next $1 trillion. All right. Either way. Oh, we got another legendary. Let's go. All right. Let's sell this and that and this and that. And what do we get? Lightning chain plus 7% chance to fork to another chain. Plus 5 to number of monsters. Plus 7% chance to deal double damage. Plus 30% increased rarity of runes found. Now we're frickin' talking, boys. All right, so we're gonna get rid of this guy and put this one on. And that brings us up to 473 million is definitely what I was trying to say. And if we level this up, I don't know that I particularly care about leveling that one up too much. This one I would rather level up. That gives us an extra lightning chain. That's so much better. And then we can level this guy up. So we need to get him to 25 for the next ability. Or, hear me out. We can maybe upgrade some of these other ones. So more attack speed, maybe twice, and 4% chance. Actually, let's make that a 6% chance. And yeah, we're out. So hopefully, we've got enough. We've got what it takes to get through this day. And then once we do, we'll unlock stage 30 and unlock a new special upgrade never before seen on this channel. And I have no idea what it does. So we'll find out together. I'm kind of excited because these special upgrades come very, very rarely. All right, 3 seconds left. And done. $222 billion. We got a skull because we unlocked stage 30. 30 ghost poop, 42 rocks. We got another epic rune, and we got some shinies. But more importantly, we can now unlock the mysterious well. The mysterious well. Killing monsters fills the well, and each time it reaches capacity, I earn yin yang, water, wave pool, well water, whatever. What is the well, and what is it gathering? It remains mysterious. Okay. All right. Oh, there's some very exciting stuff in here. Okay. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Let's go for 50% chance for arrows to pierce, and we'll sell off this guy. Yeah, we'll sell off that one. We don't need it because we like the gold gained from this one. May as well go ahead and grab this guy. Plus 15% chance for piercing tower to also fire from behind, which will be incredibly useful. And so will that one for 400 billion. No, it also costs a skull, and we've only got 2 of those. Okay, so there's the well. Normal slimes are worth $500 million on their own. That's kind of wild. Okay. The enemies look like they're I think they're 4 hitters. It's really hard to tell. Dude. Yeah, there's so much going on. I just still can't tell. Okay, we didn't get well water, but I kind of want to look. Does it show progress? It does. 14%. Okay. All right, I'm really hyped and excited for this. This is going to be amazing, and I don't know which one of these I'm going to go for first because they all look freaking fantastic. But we can get archer attack speed because we can afford it, and I guess we just go farm for a bit. We did not get the pierce tower, so we don't have that chance for it to fire backwards. We still need to hover over the shinies whenever we see them. I wonder if we catch all the shinies, if that particular shiny can't spawn anymore. Or maybe that's an upgrade from the wishing well, I guess. Possibly. Maybe. Oh! I just realized we're level 52. Oh, or 51, but I meant 50 also. We're past level 50 is what I'm trying to say, which means we also unlocked a new skill. Or, well, we could, if we had the points. Oof. We need more experience gain. Alright, well, at any rate, I'm going to farm for a bit. Let's see. Tower damage I did want to grab because that's going to be huge. But, yeah, I'm going to farm for a bit, and I'll be back. Alright, that gives us 1.75 trillion damage. We're one day away from filling the well. We've got a common we can sell. We've got this guy. Let's just go ahead and... I want to save up for the dragon arrow, but I wanted to see what this is all about. Just got an achievement unlocked for unlocking vampire explosion. Okay, cool. We also filled out electron, so now we have an extra 15% on the day, which is incredibly exciting. And let's level you up again. And then, more importantly, do I want to go... Oh yeah, I wanted to get the XP gain. That one was important. Skill cooldown is also huge, so we're going to grab that too. I was hoping I'd have enough to grab damage, but alas, I did not. That's fine. Runes shop with 20% increased stat values. We're going to grab that. I just hover over something randomly and find something cool and just like, yep, I'm not going to bother reading everything else. We're just going to get it. So after today... there we go. I got an achievement for filling the mysterious well once. So it has now been filled, which is what I was going to say. After today, we should fill the well. And we can go get our first exciting wishing well upgrade. Also, when those power-ups drop that unleash like random abilities, it's so fun. It's just like, you know what the screen needs? The screen needs more chaos. So we're going to give it more chaos. Alright, there we go. We got one wishing well and a bunch of money. So let's go have a look-see and see what I decide on here. Okay, so before I show you what I decide on, I want to show you how incredibly powerful these upgrades are. They're all incredibly insane. So let's just go clockwise, I guess. The first one at 12 o'clock here says towers are now built instantly and spawns a new tower every 10 seconds. So now that our day is increased even further with the electron, that just means more towers equals more damage, right? That sounds insane. We can also get a 40% chance to spawn bounties. So we get more bounties and they're automatically collected, so I don't even have to hover them, which is insane. 20% chance to double the money gained at the end of each run is also insane. Incredible value there. Gem power, 30% increased stat values for the first 2 levels of gems, which are, I think, these guys. So that would give us more XP gained, more of a chance to find ores, more money gained. Like, that's incredibly insane. We can get Shiny Ken. You can now select a specific shiny variant to be farmed, allowing it to appear more often. So if we're trying to fill out like a specific one, we can select that there. Next up, we have Skill Advance, 2.5% chance to call a random skill a monster death, which is insane. That just means more monster deaths, just more chaos. Rune Ascension gives us rarity of runes found cannot be normal. So these guys are the runes. That means we won't waste our time with common runes anymore, which is awesome because that just means more money as well, right? So if they can't be normal, that means they're at least uncommon, which makes them worth more money. Oh, man. And then we've got Archer Focus, 35% chance for the Archer to shoot twice. And considering the Archer is currently doing 8.82 billion damage, that's incredibly useful. But I decided I'm going to go with Tower Might. And I'm going to unlock that. Oh my god, we can empower it? You can empower it? When it's empowered, spawns all tower types in the middle of the run. Oh my god. Oh, this is insane. These are actually insane. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's go see what that looks like, I guess. And we'll get more of a chance to find ores because we had the money for it. So here we go. Every 10 seconds, we should see a new tower. We started with the gold tower down here. And it's built instantly, right? So I don't have to hover over it. So we should see the new one spawning right there. So that's the, I think that's the normal, like, cannon tower. Oh, there's a Pierce tower up here already. Yeah, this should be our most profitable day yet. Especially considering we started with the gold tower. And then, oh, there's another tower there. So we got 4 towers total. Yeah. $433 billion. And I wasn't even focused on actually killing enemies is crazy. But let's up our damage. Let's see what we got over here. Stuff we could sell. And we can give you a little bit more attack speed, I guess. And, yeah, that's about it. All right, let's farm up for some more. Oh, yep. I was just about to say we might actually unlock the next stage, and we did. Okay, sure. Let's go for ranged area damage. 664 million damage total. That's wild. Okay, well, now we're definitely going to have to save up because monsters are going to be so much tankier than before. It's taking like 6 hits to slay them now, but they're worth $1.29 billion each. So, big number, it get bigger. Alright, we saved up for a couple of days, and we got 4 trillion, which comes pretty quickly. Which one of these are the best? Attack speed, tower attack speed, gold gain. Maybe that one. That's 35% gold gain. This one's 45. Okay. So this guy. So I'm going to sell these off. You might see what I'm getting at here. Now, it is important to note that this only has 2 stats, but that's still going to be a damage increase. So if we unlock this, we go from 664 million to 720 million. And then we can increase our base damage a couple of times, 3 times, 1.47 billion. So when we find a better quality rune to shove in this slot, it'll also just give us more damage. We can also level up the archer, so you're doing 25 billion damage, and we can now do that a couple times. So we can summon a bat and 3% damage for each bat. Okay, all right, cool, sounds good. I'm gonna pump up the archer attack speed. Choosing that over the damage because I think he does enough damage. He just needs to pump out that damage quicker. You know what I mean? So let's see what we're working with now. Do we have enough to clear this day? I think so. I think there's a very good possibility. These guys are still incredibly tanky. Like, I'm doing so much more damage. But I think we still might get this. Especially with how much time we have left in the day. 6 seconds left, 150 monsters. 80 monsters. Yeah, we might have this. Oh, it was so close. Alright, one more day. We could definitely do this. We just had a really good day that day. I haven't been able to get down to 10 at all ever since. So maybe that'll help. Now we're doing 1.88 billion, and let's also grab an extra ghost poop, and we'll grab the archer damage. And oh, we got enough to get explosion area size. All right, sounds good. And instead of leveling this guy up, I think I'm just gonna save. That 0.5% chance to find ghost monsters doesn't excite me too much, so I think I'm just gonna save up these points to buy the next slot. But we can also level you up. So now you're doing 34 billion. Okay, we're definitely getting through this day. 100%. We are... Oh, yeah. I can feel the damage increase. 1, 2, 3. I think we're 3 hitting monsters. It looks like it. Yeah. So we should be able to get through this day easy peasy. Yep, there we go. Stage 32 unlocked. Means tankier monsters, but it also means that we're going to make more money than ever before. Because they're going to be worth so much more money than ever before. So let's see. A standard slime is worth $4 billion. And here's a treasure chest down here. Here's another one. I couldn't see it. Yep, I can't see it. I don't know if sometimes it just doesn't show it, or if I'm just genuinely that blind. Here's another one. Treasure chest are worth. Survey says. No clue. Maybe I'll try to zoom in on that in post and try and see. But it's worth a lot. We made $2.8 trillion in one day, so I think we're doing something right. Damage go up. Sell all of these. We filled out something else. Oh, we filled out rock. We got an extra 20% area attack cooldown. That's incredibly useful. Call all unlock special skills every 7 seconds. Yeah, that's worth one of my skulls. I'll take that. And we can also increase our chance to find shiny monsters and chance to find runes as well. All right, so now we should get incredibly rich, incredibly fast, and do like just a ton of damage. So every 7 seconds, the screen is just going to get flooded with chaos. Yep, that's fun. That's really fun. $3.5 trillion just in one day is kind of ridiculous. Ooh, an extra projectile pierce. Sure, we'll do that. May as well grab that too. I was tired of looking at it. And 20.2 foot plus 2.5% chance for ores to become rich ores. There we go. So now we're just going to get richer than ever before. And you're going up 46.4 billion damage. So I wanted to run a comparison because I'm curious. We got $3.69 trillion for me like focusing really hard on the day. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move my mouse cursor down here so I'm not directly attacking anybody. And I'm just going to see how much money we earn from the game just playing itself without me focusing on anything at all. The previous day was $3.69 trillion, and today, without me doing anything, it was $3.13 trillion. So I'm really not needed. You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I don't actually need to pump this damage number up as much. Well, that damage number does also impact like my projectiles that have a chance to spawn from hitting monsters and stuff like that. So that, I guess that number is still technically important, but I don't have to sweat over it. We can get other fun things like 50% more ore gained from ores, and bounties that spawn shiny monsters can now be found, and 15% chance for Pierce towers to also fire behind them. We also got some stuff that we need to sell off, which will give us even more money, but I'm not sure that we can afford anything else. Nope, but that's fine. We can level up Vampire Explosion, get another bat out of the deal. Sounds good to me. Oh, we also maxed out Darling, so now we get plus 150% rarity of shiny monsters found. Interesting. So, wait, you're maxed? What does that mean if you're maxed? Does that mean you're no longer up here? I want to think about it. I haven't seen a grass shiny in a while. Huh. Anyways, we should see more rare shiny monsters, which I guess is okay since we're only missing the Rhino. And we also unlocked another well water thing. So what do I want to go for next? God, I want all of them. These are all incredible. Like, oh my god, they're so good. Let's go for this guy though. Bounties are now automatically collected, so I don't have to touch them. And we have an increased chance. Oh, that empowerment effect is kinda nuts. 125% bounties effect. I want all the water. Give me all the water, please.
Alright, I've kind of been mindlessly playing the game while just typing away in the Nerfed Reflexes Discord. There's some pretty cool conversations going on in there right now, so I'm just kind of following along and adding my input. If you want to join the conversation, check the link in the description. And there's a link for the Nerfed Reflexes Discord where you can join in as well. But what I was getting at is that I zoned out so long that I saved up $27.5 trillion. So let's go spend it. That's just a 10% damage. Okay. 20 projectile damage. What else do we got? We can max that guy out, so now we get even more ghost poop. And apparently that was like all of our money. Okay. That was a long time to zone out. As you can tell by how many of these guys we've got. This one is kind of cracked. That is probably going to have to replace this. Yeah, we're selling that guy. Plus 63% gold gained from treasure chests, and plus 5.75% chance for my main attacks to be raged, which is weird because it says it rolls from 1 to 5, but it rolled all of these. Oh, yep, nope, still don't get it. Something I unlocked somewhere increased the percentage of these. I remember that happening. I don't remember what that was. Anyways, also 26.2% damage area size. That's kind of incredible. These guys are worth, look at this. Some of these are worth a half a trillion. 400 billion, 400 billion, 400 billion, 500 billion. This is wild. So much money just sitting here. We also managed to max out Flash, so now we get a 20% skill cooldown, which means we fill the screen with even more chaos. Skills go absolutely burr, and we're getting close to unlocking that guy. And we can level you up ooh, what is this? 2% chance to fire poison arrows. Sure. We'll grab a couple points into that. Sounds good. And with all the runes we sold, we can also... Skills calling marked monsters have a 20% chance to... Yeah, I want that. That's just more chaos on the screen. So let's go see what we're working with now. I could have bought the damage upgrade, but I just want to see what this looks like. And it's wild. Holy crap. Yeah, our area for our main attack is so much bigger. Yeah. Will we be able to get through this day with those upgrades? I'm quite curious. 205 monsters. 78 monsters. Actually, maybe. Yeah, we did it. I was going to say there's a good chance, but we didn't even upgrade like our damage at all. That's crazy. Let's do that now a couple of times, I guess. Yeah. And now we're on stage 33. So let's see what this looks like. I'm going after that shiny. I don't need to. That shiny will perish from a random stray bullet like it just did. That one I don't think we need because we already maxed it out. Let's see. So we are halfway through the day. Yeah, I don't think we're going to slay this one. I think we're going to need to farm up a bit again and get some more upgrades. But, we're doing a pretty good job. We're doing a pretty solid job. By the way, the slimes are now worth $8.62 billion. No big deal. Casual 8.6 billion whatever dollars. Casual $6.34 trillion on the day. God, that's freaking insane. I'm just going to level this guy up and throw a point into whatever I can afford, which is going to be archer attack speed and then mark area size. And then I'm just going to farm up for a bit. Get stupid rich and spend 15 minutes worth of farming on 2 upgrades. It'll be a great time. I'll be right back. Alright, I got a little lost in the sauce just responding to YouTube comments, and I have no idea how much money we're up to, but it took me a while to get through all the comments, so hopefully we've got quite a bit. Yeah, 81.7 trillion. I'd say, yeah, I'd say that's quite a bit. Oh, we also got a well thingamadonger. Oof, I don't even know what to go for. I guess let's just grab this guy, because it's going to be incredibly useful. 30% increased stat values for the first 2 level of gems, which I believe are these guys. So we should go from 45% gold gained, hopefully to more than that. Survey says, or maybe these are the gems. I don't know. Either way, let's see. The empower effect for this guy is unlock level 7 stats for gem. Okay. Are any of these good? Vampire explosion stuff, chain lightning. Nope, let's just sell all these off. I wish that there was a sell all button because this is taking a little while. There we go. We can upgrade you a couple of times. There we go. 25% chance for arrows to jump to another monster. Now that is useful. And we're close to getting that. So I'm not going to spend any more points there. We can also grab summon 3 bets. Sure. Sounds good. And you know what? $100 trillion. Let's not spend that on boring damage. Let's try and get some more stuff unlocked. Let's get more shiny monsters, tower attack speed, orbit tower. So we get a new type of orbit, an orbiting projectile, new type of orbit, new type of tower. Ores can now more commonly become rich ores, and we're down to $10 trillion and can't afford a single thing on the skill tree. Oh, that's fine. We'll just get more damage. All right. So let's see what this. Oh, is that the orbiting tower? It is. It's like a little fireball. It's cute. It's like a cute little robot or something. It's adorable. You guys remember that movie back in the day? Robots or something like that? I'm pretty sure it was called Robots. The characters were so cute in that movie. Anyways, that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's got like the Robots movie, Robots vibes. Alright, so what are we dealing with? 200 monsters left with 6 seconds. I mean, close? We did it. We, at the last millisecond, we did it. We unlocked stage 34. Oh boy. Okay, so first things first, let's go upgrade our archer, because now he can get, boom, 25% chance for arrows to jump to another monster. And I don't think we're going to be able to afford anything else because we've only got 10k. Oh, I forgot to unlock this guy. I meant to do that last time, but that's fine. So what do we got? Raged area size, chance for ores to become rich, gold. That stuff's kind of boring. I'll re-roll that. Raged area size, gold generated by gold tower. That stuff's kind of boring too. Damage marked monsters take more damage. Chance to find ores and runes. Also boring. Attack speed. Okay. Damage marked monsters take more damage. Seconds to timer. Those are also kind of boring. I'm curious what happens. So if I level this guy up, okay, I know our damage increased, but I'm curious if we re-roll now, does it stays at the same level. Okay, that's good to know. Plus 50% gold gained. Okay, we're staying here and we're gonna focus on that because gold gain, that's huge. That's what I was looking for. Gold gain, yes. I want that in my life. I need that in my life. Unlock a new very rare mark. Monsters spawn a random shiny variant on death. Really? Like, really? Really? So now, every single slime? Like, really? Surely not. Oh, that was a mark. I see. So what does that mark look like? I'm trying to pay attention. There's so much stuff going on. There's so much stuff going on. I can't tell. Is it the purple? That looks new. Man, I can't tell. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm just here for the chaos, and I love it. Oh my god. $9 trillion on the day. Each individual slime is worth... Oh, man, they are so tanky. Holy moly. Survey says $21.8 billion. Okay. Okay. It's taking us forever to slay them, but that's cool. Yeah, it's taking like 10 hits or more to kill these monsters. We need as much damage as we could possibly squeeze. This is wild. We'll level you up, I guess, because we can, and we maxed out Rhino finally, so now we have a 10% chance to drop 5 times the amount of gold instead. That is awesome. I don't know if we'll be able to see that. 152 billion from something. Yeah, I guess that's it. So every now and again we'll slay a monster that's worth 152 billion. That's freaking insane. Oh my god. Okay. Damage is going up yet again and again. And I just noticed that we got another well point. What do we want to spend that guy on? Maybe this guy. 2.5% chance to call a random skill on monster death. And empowered, that gives a 15% chance for skills to be empowered. Increasing the amount of effects by 5? That's gotta be insane. Okay, let's go for increased damage for each bat. Speaking of skills, and we've got some stuff to sell off here, which brought us up to 28 trillion, which is enough to buy area size. Okay, back to work. And I think that if we upgrade our damage one more time, we might be in a good position to beat the next stage. So let's find out. Let's give you some more attack speed, and we'll give it a try. So here's what it currently looks like. Just chaos everywhere. And when monsters die, they have a chance to call down a random skill, which just adds more and more craziness to the screen. My ADD go burr. Let's see, 14 seconds left, 300 monsters. God, there's so much going on. I don't know what to focus on. I really don't. Like, I feel like at this point, I'm better off just letting the game play itself. We did unlock stage 35, though, so that's exciting. And we got a legendary rune. We got a legendary rune. I'm getting too excited. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Raged area size, chance for ores to become rich ores, plus 4% chance to fire projectiles on hit, and 54% increased rarity of runes found. Okay, goodbye. You get in there. 16.4 billion damage, and we can get projectile damage, flat 10% damage. So that didn't go anywhere else. Okay. All right, and back to work. So now these little slimes have 1.6 trillion health and take forever to kill. But when we do kill them, they are worth I'm trying to find a money number somewhere. 35 billion? No, 53 billion. I can't see. 50. I see 53.1 billion. Yeah, 53.1 billion. Holy moly. We have enough runes to level this guy up, so now the gold tower is going to be even more useful. And let's give you another percentage chance for arrows to jump. And we can also, skills calling marked monsters have a 20% chance to call skills. Sure. Sure. Whatever. So I think the strategy here is going to be more of the same. It's just going to be let my ADD go wild and complete sensory overload over here, and save up a bunch of money over the course of like 15 minutes just to buy a couple of upgrades. This game is really a grind fest. Like, through the magic of editing, you might not see it, but man, I'm telling you, like, we're earning a lot of money, but it's not enough. It is absolutely not enough. And I don't want to buy upgrades off screen. Like, we earned $40 trillion here, but I mean, just to increase our damage again, it's 50 trillion. So, like, there we go. Plus 7% raged area damage. Like, ooh, big upgrade there. 50% chance for marks to target the area with the highest density of monsters. That one's incredibly... Oh, we got another legendary. 5% chance to fire projectiles on hit. That's good. 30% chance to spawn bounties. Also very good. Chance to find ghost monsters and rarity of shiny monsters. I don't know that I care too much about that, but I care about the damage. So this takes us from 18.5 billion to 19.2. You know, not a huge increase in damage, but every little bit helps. Speaking of which, 24.5 billion. All right, I'm gonna save up for a few days, and we'll be back to buy some upgrades. All right, we may have gotten a little carried away again. We have 527 trillion. This time, my excuse is that I was helping my mom. 2% chance to fire ice arrows that split into multiple shards. That sounds exciting. We got some runes we can sell. Yeah, I was helping my mom, so she's really excited about wanting to try this whole YouTube thing, and based off of the quality of her last video, like, she did a really, really good job. Like, she wasn't trying, she was just being herself, and it was absolutely hilarious. Like, I was looking through the footage, and I was rolling from laughter, like, legitimately almost fell out of my chair. It was so funny. I enjoyed watching her play. It was so fun. However, explosionary size, we'll take that. And, however, the microphone quality was so bad, like so bad. Let's go for economy, empowered. That also gives a 10% chance to double all loot gained at the end of the run. Okay. But yeah, the microphone quality was so bad that I don't think anyone's... that gave us a 10% increased damage, ranged area size, 1.25% chance for main attack to become raged. Sure, why not? And we are broke. What's new? But the microphone quality was so bad that no one's going to sit through it, all right? If it's one thing about YouTube, is that people will forgive bad video quality, but something they absolutely will not forgive is bad audio quality. So I gave her my credit card. I said, go to Walmart, buy the same microphone that I have. It's just a HyperX, what is it called? Quadcast S or something like that. And I'll set up the noise gate and all that stuff, and we'll order a pop filter or a wind sock thing for the microphone on Amazon. And, you know, whatever. I've got an extra boom, so I can go ahead and hook it up, you know, the boom on her desk for her. And she also needs earbuds or headphones. She doesn't have any cans or earbuds at all. So the microphone, when she was recording, was picking up the audio from the game because it was coming from the laptop speakers and stuff. I mean, obviously, the next step is to build her a rig and get her, like, a proper rig going. But I ain't got the money for that. I barely have the money for the microphone as it is. Like, it's going to be $130, I think, probably for that microphone. And that's pretty much all the DoorDash money, which means, guess what? Yours truly is going to have to go DoorDashing again to pay the internet bill, because I was holding off in case we needed that money for something else. And it turns out Mom is really excited about about making her YouTube channel. So that's what that money is getting used for. So I'll be door dashing again this weekend just to pay the internet bill. And then hopefully we'll be in a good spot. Except for the fact that I'm now also going to have to edit her videos, because teaching her how to use DaVinci Resolve is going to be a chore. Maybe I can teach her with some of the most basic stuff. But anyways, long story short, she's really excited to start the channel. I think she's going to be fantastic at it, and as soon as we get a couple of videos up, I'll announce her channel. The plan is to have her produce like probably 3 or 4 videos at first before we make them all public, and then we'll like publish them all at the same time. That way the YouTube algorithm will have like it'll give people the ability to binge her channel, and binge watching a channel sends YouTube signals that, hey, people are really liking this content so much so that they're sticking around to watch multiple videos. So let's push her content out, right? It's things like that that I wish I knew when I started my channel, but I didn't. You know, you live and learn. So luckily, I've been through the hardships of, you know, experimenting with what works and what doesn't, and doing a lot of research over the past 6 months when we first cranked up this channel. And I can take all the lessons I've learned and apply them to her channel. So hopefully she'll be able to get some good growth. Speaking of good growth, that was a good segue. We can go for tower attack speed and chance for ores to become rich ores and more damage again. So now we're up to 43.3 billion damage. We've got some rooms we can sell, which bring us up to 99 trillion damage. Is that enough for anything else? No. Okay, what else do we got? Level this guy up. Boom. That's an extra 50% gold gained, so we're going to be richer more so than ever before. Let's get some fire ice arrow. Fire ice. Oh my god. Let's get some ice arrows going. He has a 4% chance now to fire ice arrows that split into multiple shards. That could be really good, and we'll give him more attack speed ×2. Sounds good. I think that's about everything that we can do right now. Yep, so let's go see what we're working with. The damage increase is noticeable. I can certainly feel it. I don't know if we're going to get through the day. I'm trying to just hover over. So my strategy has been to like just hover over all the ores and the shiny monsters and stuff like that, and kind of let Legolas and all of my crazy skills do their thing in the background. And I just focus on the other important things like these ores over here. But yeah, we made it through to the next stage with 10 seconds left on the clock, so I'd say those upgrades definitely helped. Definitely helped. So if we go again, monsters 2, 3, oh my goodness. Yeah, the monsters are back up to like 10 hits to destroy, which means more grinding. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to be here a while. But the monsters themselves, the cute little slimes, are worth $138 billion. Okay. So day 1 on the brand new stage, stage number 36, gave us $247 trillion, and it doubled. Wow. All right. Well, let's just pump up those damage numbers a few times, and we can also get an extra 1% chance to find ores. So that's a thing. And we got some more stuff we could sell. $16.7 trillion for a rock. Could you imagine selling a rock for $16.7 trillion? Woof. Alright, well, I'm going to farm up for a few more days yet again, and we'll go buy some upgrades. Actually, maybe not. This is going to be close. Yeah, we did it. This was that first day after buying those upgrades, and we already jumped up to stage 37. I guess the extra damage that I bought there really made a huge difference. And we can also, you know what? Let's save up. We only need 2 more. We need to get to level 65, and then we can upgrade the dragon arrow. Not that I'll be able to notice or see what the heck that's all about, but you never know. Maybe. And now you do 2.85 trillion. All right. Well, let's go see what the new monsters are worth in value. We already know they're going to be harder to kill because they have like 15. Yeah, it looks like 15 trillion health. And they're worth 668 billion. Yeah. We're going to be more rich today than ever before. Yeah, 222 trillion on one day is kind of stonking crazy. But more importantly, we got another whirlpool thing. So let's go for something else useful. Let's go for Archer Focus. He has a 35% chance to shoot twice. And then if it's empowered, 40% chance for the Archer to also shoot from behind, which would be incredibly useful considering he's doing 2.91 trillion damage. And he's got the poison arrows, the fire arrows, the bounces, the jumps, the whatever, like all that, and a little bit more damage. Okay. So now we should slayage even more beasts. Hopefully. That's the plan. I still don't think we're going to get through this day, but we'll see. We'll just take a quick sneaky peeky. We've got 20 seconds left on the clock. We'll just kill what we can. I'm still going to try and focus on the ores, because those are incredibly valuable. So when I see those, I'm just going to hover those, because even the ores have trillions and trillions of health. It's kind of insane. Yeah, I think they have... Actually, I think they have just as much... I think they have just as much health as the slimes, but we made $301 trillion. Yeah, not bad. All right, I'm going to farm for a bit. All right, well, I've got some super exciting news. Mom just came home, and I'm just going to pump our damage up as high as we can. Mom came home, and she got a better microphone than I did. What did you get? Spawn +1 random tower at run start. Okay, cool. Very, very, very cool. Very good. Hey, we get a chance to call out the dragon arrow now. So yeah, I've been AFK for like the past half hour, just trying to get that all set up for her. So I got the noise gate set up in OBS. I got the microphone set up. I got the software downloaded for it. I got the new headphones hooked up for her so she can hear the gate. So anyways, long story short, the audio should be significantly better than it was last time. And she's going to sit down and play some cute stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Plus 5% chance for raged areas to fire raged projectiles that pierce all monsters. That's going to use up our last skull. Do I want that over the 25% damage of area attacks? You know what? Screw it. Why not? We'll get another skull eventually. We'll get through this level. Especially considering I just pumped a bunch of money into damage. 1.7 quadrillion for the next one. Let's see what we're looking with here. It's... Oh my god. What in the world is going on? I've been gone for half an hour and I come back and I forgot just absolutely how chaotic this scene is. Man, there's no way you guys are sleeping through this. Oh, the green dragon arrow. That is really cool. Look at it go. Yeah, that might be worth it. I don't know how much damage it's doing. I'm not sure if I can actually pay attention to that or not. Let's see. It looked like it was doing 2 point something trillion, but don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, did we beat the day? I didn't even notice because we got another skull. I guess we did. All right. Well, yeah, more damage and more damage again. And we got another well thing. It looks like you can't actually upgrade everything because it looks like it says 7 out of 10. So you only get 10 nodes. Interesting. All right. Well, we can always reset the powers at a later date. That's fine. Let's go with rarity of runes cannot be normal. Sure. And then we can also give you some more ice arrows for funsies and 75% chance for arrows to jump and a little bit of bouncies going on. All right. We can also level up one of this. Do I want chance to find ghost monsters? Probably not. We probably want to save for that pierce. Yeah, probably that. And then sell these guys off. All right. Well, let's see if we can get through the day. 1,000 monsters with like 40 seconds on the clock to start with. Let's see how far that gets us. We're approaching the halftime mark. We're going to get through this day too. We're halfway there and we've killed 70% of the monsters, so we're going to get another skull and move on to stage 39. At what point does this game end? Is there actually an end to this game? Is there a screen that pops up and says, hey, congratulations, you've killed every slime on the planet? I hope so. What is this? Archer damage over... Yeah, sure. We'll bump that up. Can we get you... There we go. Alright. Well, let's see how this one does. So 40 seconds on the clock. The slimes are now worth 1 something trillion. I can't... I'm trying to see the gold value. 1.48 trillion? I think that's what that said. Yeah. It's like a trillion... Oh my god. $1.5 billion for killing a slime. What a world to live in. Also, we're gonna need some upgrades. Yep. The entire day, and we're not even halfway through the number of required monsters to get through the next stage, so you know what that means. Time to farm up for a while, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I am a complete moron, and I just did a bunch of stuff and explained a bunch of stuff without unpausing OBS. So as soon as this day is over, I will explain to you what I did, but I kind of want to show where we're currently at real quick. So this is what it looks like. We are still only halfway through clearing the day, but at the end of the day, we earn 1.32 quadrillion gold, which I decided I'm going to save up. There we go. I'm going to save up to put this guy in this slot because I don't really want to replace any of these other ones, and it's got increased rarity of runes found. I also decided we got another one of these things, but I decided I'm going to save that up as well because the only thing that we could unlock is the option to select a specific shiny variant, and we've pretty much got them all except for one guy, and we only need 3 more. So we'll get that eventually. I don't really want to waste a slot on just like getting him because we will get him eventually. And instead we can wait until we have 2 and then we can empower something. Also, I maxed this guy out over here. So our projectiles fired from the volley towers is now +1, and decided I'm going to save up to get this one next for projectile pierce. We leveled this guy up to 40 to unlock this. So now he has a 20% chance to fire an additional arrow. And as far as money is concerned, we're not going to buy any upgrades. I'm going to wait until we get the 30 that we need to unlock this guy. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. All right, and at the end of this day, we should have exactly what we need, 31. Okay, there we go. Unlock this guy. Huh, I expected that to unlock an achievement. Okay, all right, so let's see here. Where is our percentage damage increase? There it is. It was all the way at the bottom, so we get an 8% damage for each stat bound in runes. Right now it's a total of 128. So when we bind this guy, we go from 848 billion to 968 billion, which increased that to 160%. All right, cool. Checks out. Oh, we got another guy over here, actually. Wall bounces, area size, projectiles on hit. That's not bad, but let's sell it. Because now we have a ton of rune rarity. We've got 55% increased on that one. We've got 54% increased rarity on that one. 41% increased rarity on that one. 36% increased rarity on that one. And 42% increased rarity on that one. It's probably somewhere in this stat. I don't feel like hunting for it because there's so many different stats to look at. But if you want to, feel free to pause. Outside of that, we can upgrade area size explosion for the vampire stuff. We can now level this up. So now projectiles pierce an additional monster. And we can get an additional 20% chance for Legolas over here, our archer buddy, to fire an additional arrow. And we've got 2 of these guys. So now I got to figure out which one of these things I want to empower. All right, well, all of these empowerments look incredibly useful, but I think I settled on this one where we can unlock level 7 stats for gyms. So we're going to do that. So now on, yep, here it is. So we can look for even better gyms than ever before. Outside of that, we are broke. Oh, we can't afford a couple things though. Okay, we'll take the extra ghosts, and then we're just going to get back to work. So doing almost 1 trillion damage now. Let's see how far through the day we can get. I'm still going to pretty much focus on the ores when I see them. And the shiny monsters. Only if it's that one specifically that we need. More so than anything else, though, I'm just going to focus on the ores because we need a lot of those. The ghosts when I see them. And the treasure chests. So as soon as I get this ore, I'll work on this treasure chest over here. Because I don't know how much they're worth, but I know. Considering that these slimes are worth over 1.5 trillion gold each, the treasure chests are going to be worth way more than that. 2.22 quadrillion. So about the same amount that we've been earning, which means we're still going to need to farm up for quite a bit. That massive damage increase that we got was not as massive as we thought, but that's okay because now every base damage increase that we get will multiply our damage even further than ever before. We got 4.2 quadrillion this time, and for reference, we're about 23% of the way through completing this level. So like another damage or 2 worth of upgrades, that puts us up. Oh my god, that was more than a 50% damage increase. So I think that 50% damage increase will do it. I think that will certainly do it. And ton of money from that. Can we buy anything else? Nope. Okay. So let's try now. We are. Yeah, I can't tell. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell how many attacks it takes at this point to kill a slime. There's just too much stuff going on. I mean, I guess if you wanted to get technical and do the math, they have like let's see, how much health do they have? Like 100. It looks like they got about 140 trillion, and we do 1.5 trillion. So yeah, about 6 or 7 hits, something like that. You know, whatever it was enough to unlock stage 40. So there's that. And we can afford rarity of shiny monsters found, and that's about it. Outside of maybe leveling you up just for funsies. And let's see how much the slimes are worth now. Oh my god, the slimes have 500 trillion health. That's just insane. That's absolute insanity. But at the very least, they're worth almost 5 trillion gold per slime. So we should make a ton of money. I also just noticed that our objective changed at the bottom of the screen. It says to fill the well 10 times. It doesn't say to unlock the next stage. So how close are we to doing that? We're actually pretty darn close. We sell this stuff off. Imagine selling a rock for over $500 billion. Incredible. 100% chance, or plus 1% chance to find ghost monsters. Sure. So whenever we fill the well, I have no idea what's going to happen, but it should be exciting. Nevertheless, I think we just did it. Question mark, question mark, question mark unlocked. Well. Huh. What did that do for us? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh. Kill 100 slime overlords. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna need more damage. They have 62 quadrillion health. More than that. That's not gonna happen. Nope, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna need a lot more damage before we get there. Ooh, look at all the legendary runes though. That one could be good. I'll hang on to that one. Bounty effect. That one also has a chance to being good, but we'll hold off. We don't want any of those. Experience gained. How much more experience do we need? We need... Oh, not there. I guess we still do need to level up quite a bit. So maybe it's worth hanging on to this one too. Actually, no, we could replace something with that. Because that's got rarity of runes found. So let's find something to replace it with. Alright, I didn't really want to get rid of this one because it has a percentage chance to deal double damage, but you know what? That's fine. We'll just do that because it was the weakest link as far as increased rarity of runes found. So now we should find even more legendaries than ever before. Outside of that, we can get the 10% damage increase, which didn't do a whole lot. I guess we're up to 2.73 trillion. Yeah, I'm gonna farm for a bit. Maybe we'll hit these up. Just get a bunch of stuff going in the next run. Oh my god. Yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea, but you know what? Whatever. Let's see what this looks like now. So we should see. Oh my god. Let's hope that we can kill all of these things. Either way, I'm thinking that today might be an incredibly profitable day. But we'll see. It spawned a bunch of stuff. We need so much damage. It's crazy. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put in the upgrade we got from the well water thingy to empower something, didn't I? Because I think once we hit 10, maybe? I'll have to go look. This day is almost over. We earned 13 quadrillion damage. And as far as well water is concerned, nope, we only have one. Huh. Alright, well I guess we'll... Actually, we don't need that, because, yeah, we got it. So now we have a 1% chance for any hit to apply a random mark on the monster. Huh. Okay. Well, we can't earn any more. I would have to reset the powers and then, like, go for something else. But I'll hold off on that. For now, let's, pump him up a little bit. Maybe max that upgrade out. We will... What do we go for next? Probably this. 11% chance to hit twice. Looks cracked. We need 249 more gems to do that, though. Okay. We can get raged area damage times 2. And we can max out our percentage chance to for our attacks to be raged. And then +1 number of projectiles fired by the orbit tower. So now it should have 2 fireballs, I think. So whenever we see an orbit tower, which is the one that looks like a cute little robot, hopefully one will spawn eventually. So we can see. We got a gold tower over there. Oh, there's one over here in the upper right hand corner of the screen. So yeah, it's got 2 fireballs circling now. It looks like it's hitting for 10.2 trillion. Hard to say. Either way, we need more damage and a lot of it. We don't really need the shiny stuff anymore. I guess we'll get archer damage. And we're still a ways away from that. We can get more damage for each bat. And we can attack speed and poison arrows. Oh, we can also get another bounce. Is that really worth it? Probably not. I'll probably max that one out last if we make it that far. Either way, I'm going to save up for a bit so we can get some more damage, and I'll be back. Alright, I've actually decided to go ahead and reset our powers because I want to pick some different stuff. One of those being rarity of runes cannot be normal, and I want to empower that because now they can't be rare either. And runes drop with 50% increased stats. So hopefully these guys, matter of fact, I'm just going to sell these off. Just like that. And hopefully the new ones we drop in the future will be... Oh, that's maxed. Huh. Okay. I guess we're just going to go for that because we can. And we will give you a chance to fire an additional arrow. And we'll give you... more poison arrow, max that one out. So you're getting relatively close. And we'll get more damage than ever before. So I'm going to go back to just farming for a bit. Because I want to try and find some better runes. Now that their values can be increased by quite a bit. And also I need to figure out what else I'm going to get here on the well. This is one that I really liked. Towers are now built instantly and spawns a new one. And I want this one empowered as well. So in the middle of the wave, we should see all the towers just drop right in the middle. We also want the 30% increased stat value for the first 2 level of gems. And we still want that level 7 stat. But we can't afford to unlock any of them yet. So we're going to hold off on that for now. And I also wanted to get the chance to double the money. We don't really care necessarily about empowering that one though. So I think that'll be fine, and that gives us 2 upgrades left. So we can do something like, I still like that the bounties are being auto-collected because that's just less that I have to think about. And maybe the archer. Yeah, probably the archer. And that's all of our points. So I moved some things around, and I guess we could take a quick look at what that looks like. And I'll just buy this just because we can to max out the upgrade. So now we should still automatically pick up all of the bounties. We still get towers very frequently. And then in about 7 seconds from now, hopefully, we'll see all the tower variants spawn right in the middle of the map. Don't... I mean, I've seen this one's, but yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll be able to tell at the end of the day, based off of how much gold we have, on whether or not that was a good decision. Survey says we made 10 quadrillion. I mean, not bad. Not bad. Either way, we're going to need more damage, and we're going to have to farm up for a bit. So I'll give you a 100% chance. Oh, so you can get multiples of that. So now we can give them a percentage chance to shoot 2 arrows. Oh, that's really exciting. That's really, really, really exciting. And then we can also figure out what the blood drain is, considering we're at max level, 76. Chance on bats hit to call blood drain. I have no idea what that chance is. Does it say down here somewhere? Vampire explosion. Doesn't look like it. Alright, whatever. Let's go see what this looks like. So the big red explosions are the bats. And I'm assuming the massive... Yeah, I don't know. I still can't tell what's going on. This is ridiculous. I'm just going to assume that we're doing more damage than ever before, and that we're going to get richer than ever before. I mean, I can't control the fact we have a 20% chance to get double gold at the end of the day. So, I mean, not including that, we should still be at a ton of money. Yeah, 29, and it did get doubled. 29 quadrillion damage is insane. So let's pump that number up again, and I guess give you a chance to shoot a second one. And I'm going to farm for a bit, and I'll be back. Alright, I have tossed in this guy. So I took out this one. So we lost a little bit of rarity, because this one gives me 58% gold gained, and at this point, I want that, because that's going to give us 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 damage upgrades. And we can now unlock chance for attacks to hit twice. Sounds good, sounds good. And do we have any money for anything else? Plus 1% damage for each shiny variant found. Okay. That, oh, unlock all major nodes. Okay, I guess that's the entire skill tree done. Okay, cool. Cool. So we're going to go back in. Is there anything else I can do? We're max level, so we don't need to look at that anymore. I don't know what the point of maxing these guys out. I don't know if there is a point, but we've maxed almost all of them except for Flash, Bird, and Darling. I guess we can give you a percentage chance to fire off extra arrows and give you more damage a whole bunch of times. So now you do 1.1 quadrillion damage. Okay, cool. So let's see what it looks like now. We are certainly doing a ton of damage. Wow, we're actually blasting these guys. Wow, we are really blasting these guys. We are chewing through them. Yeah, we're really getting through these guys. We should make a ton of monsters. Oh, it keeps track at the bottom of how many monsters we've killed. We've killed almost 4,000 monsters. Wow. That's kind of wild. 36 quadrillion damage. The next upgrade is 1 day away, so I'll be right back. Another 4,000 monsters slayed, and I just want to take a quick double check, make sure there's nothing else. Yeah, I guess that's the entire skill tree. Well, let's give you arrow pierce a few times, and wall bounce and jump. So we're 2 upgrades away from maxing out the archer. I have no idea what his maximum level is. And then we can get another upgrade, which gives us a bunch of damage, flat damage. It takes us from 33.5 trillion to... we're maxed. 42.7 trillion. So at this point, the only way we're going to get extra damage is probably from runes. Okay, well, I guess let's try this and see how it goes. I mean, we're putting a dent into him. We've killed 20 already. We've killed 40. We're halfway through the numbers. We're gonna do it. We need 8 more slime lords. We did it. All slime lords have been killed. You have cleansed the lands of Maktala from all of the slimes, and with that, you have beaten the game. Congratulations. And to accomplish that task, we killed 250,000 slimes. We manually attacked 57,000 times. We collected a ton of resources. And more importantly, it took us 8 hours. I hope you enjoyed playing. I did, but I never want to play it again. See you guys in the next one.